The former king of Soliana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project, named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor?
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me. It's no use! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
What? His shadow.
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark. What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
That thing took shadow. Does that mean Shadow doesn't have a shadow anymore? Nah, he still has one. You saw in the cutscene there.
What is this place?
It seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles? Who is he?
So we didn't remember the screen going black and white there.
I'm in. I've pinpointed our location. It's... No, that's not possible. We're still in the doctor's base, but how can that be? Wait, there's no doubt now.
So it's not where we are. It appears we've gone through time, doesn't it?
approximately 200 years. Maybe more, depending on when this database was last updated. Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this Mephiles character has the power to control time.
His power feels very similar to my own chaos control. But
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
this is the distant future, far removed from our own timeline.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time.
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now, how can we get back to our own time?
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy. I see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient. Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
Well, yeah, sure was a lot of cutscenes there, but at least we won't have any for a while. You know, so... So, then we... I realized, kind of noticed something when it said 200 years in the future. You know, because it kind of kept that consistent, because with Team Sonic Racing, Silver said, journey back in time 200 years in the future. Or message 200 years in the future and journey back in time to participate. And yet, vehicle's here again for some reason, but I'm not going to really use the vehicle because we're faster on foot. Well, the vehicle in this game is actually a little bit faster, but at least on foot you have more control than in a vehicle, so that's honestly why I just prefer this. So let's get through this here same snowboarding section of Sonic, and at least we don't have to be on a snowboard. We have full control and just go wherever we want on here, but anyway, we'll just go through here. Taking it kind of slow since Shadow is a little slower than Sonic, and part of the reason why I wasn't air dashing because this part's going downhill and it takes longer for me to get back on the ground, and so it's kind of why I wasn't really air dashing. So yeah, I think the idea is that you meant to keep the vehicle up until this point, even though you can get the vehicle all the way up towards the end of the section here, which is nice. But there are pipes blocking the path here, so meaning that you have to go on foot. And we actually do get to see the full loop-de-loop this time, which is pretty cool. So it doesn't just cut out right before it, like on Sonic's story. Wait, so I guess the Mephiles, he's the first character. He's he's definitely an interesting character. He's only in a one-off game, which is this. And I guess from that thing, that Scepter of Darkness, that's what it's called. All that shit out of here. Mephiles got released and I guess took a hold of Shadow to become, to look like Shadow. Even though we will see him again. Yeah, like, because Shadows kind of focuses more on fighting Mephiles for let's see it. So, and he definitely Shadow definitely has the most interesting story out of all of the Kill stories. You see, when it's definitely more. Shadow definitely feels more like himself here, for the most part. He's not like how he was in Shadow the Hedgehog. He just kind of put his past behind him. So he's kind of back to, for the most part, how he was in Heroes. Maybe a little bit different. But for the most part, he's kind of the same as he was in Heroes. Trying to see if I can take a shortcut up there, but one thing I know that is different from this compared to Sonic's is that there was going to be parts here where these homing attack scenes where you're going to homing attack something and you're going to hit an invisible wall, and it will kill, and then you just fall and you die. Like right here, for example. I waited a little lower though, so I could, so that I wouldn't hit the invisible wall rail. So there's definitely a few of those in the stage, but for the most part, doing this Sonic section here, which is pretty much exactly the same as Sonic's. It's like you go through the overall same path from the same point A to point B part, but just like different enemies. And I guess slightly different level design there. Like before, there was some enemies I had to mandatory take out instead of just skipping like I could with Sonic. So that, and Spawn just doesn't want to get away from me. But anyway, at least we're done with that ball part now. We can continue on here. And we're pretty much at the end of Sonic section here, which I don't have too much else left to say on it since it's pretty much the same overall. When now we're getting to this point where it gets a little more interesting and different, and then so you can probably expect that we'll try what could be next here. We're going up into the tornado section, but the good news is that we won't be going into the Mach Speed section because Shadow doesn't have those. But then now we're in a hang glide section again, and this one actually requires moving. And if you hold A, you can go a little. Well, hold A, you can go faster to get through this part. But it can't help for like speed running. But things well, it can be good for that. But I want to slow down some to get the ups and just to make sure I clear all the stuff in the path. And we made it to the end. And so, and another thing you might have noticed is that your rings and lives don't carry over from Sonic's story. Each character story and has like their own separate live count and ring count. So, and that can really suck for the final story when you just go on that with 5 lives. Because you're gonna need those lives to help you get through it. Otherwise, you're gonna get game overs and have to redo it all. Which Adventure 1 kind of did that as well, to where each character had their own separate live count. But that one didn't really matter as much because because for the last story you were playing as Sonic and your lives from there carried over. Right, and you can also do all the Sonic stages you wanted in the last story, but instead of just going on to the Angel Island to see Knuckles and Eggman. And so, that's something that you could do. I don't know if I mentioned that during the Sonic Adventure Let's Play or not, but here we are in a new section of Crisis City that we haven't seen before. So, but it's definitely interesting, and we will be seeing more of this again and later on it. So, we got a big fire tornado over there, and sometimes that ball thing that giant iblis creature had was holding there can hit you even though after you clearly killed him, and which it can kind of suck, but for the most part you can still get it just fine. And oops, I messed that up. Here's the. I'm going along. What am I doing? It's this way. Wait, stop. Yeah, those enemies are there, so you can easily get back up here. And what I was trying to do before was get over here and then homie attack that enemy there to get up there. But now we have quite a bit of grinding. Oops. I was trying to see if I could fix the speed there, but it doesn't really do anything. But as long as you don't jump, you're fine. I don't know why my speed, it's not letting me get more speed on this. Usually it does. Because even though, okay, now it is. But, and definitely have a long grinding section where all you're just doing is just pressing X to speed up. So, that's what it is, really. Weird. And now we're kind of at the home stretch of the stage here because all we're just doing is just kind of running to the end and get through this building, knocked over a building and dash pad that can help. And the goal wing's just straight ahead. Head in. Springs can definitely help for a shortcut across, and there's the goal wing, and we launched right into it. And then you can kind of see the tornado over there, like the edge of it, and that is. Better S rank. Already I'm doing better than how I did in how I did in Sonic Story, where I started getting all A ranks, and then just kind of went all over the place at the end with the ranks. Because it's like, after that C rank I got in Wire Proper, whereas I just kept getting A ranks, because that's the third one in a row. Oh, so, pretty good. We'll see how long I can keep it up. Probably not much longer, but we shall see, and we shall see.
My precious Chaos Emerald, you are also beautiful. Your mysterious brilliance. Omega? What's he doing here?
It seems he's in standby mode.
What could have possibly happened to create this future? Yes, this is Rouge. Understood. We'll be there in a minute. It looks like Sonic and his friends have found something too. Let's go. It's not like we can do anything for him now.
Yeah.
What? Just Rouge just has some sort of contact being on her glove or in her glove, so she can communicate with people. Is that how she could communicate Sonic and friends, as well as Gun?
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What? Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Well, to be fair, Shadow kind of had communicated with Gun as well, but we didn't see the communication device. Like how in one episode of Sonic X, well, it showed that he had a communicating device with Eggman, and I think Rouge did too, where they were on Prison Island, and so, but anyway, we on Flame Core, it's exactly the same. This is pretty much like an overall exactly the same as Sonic's Flame Core, where we're going on the same pathways into same area. It's pretty much like an overall identical to it, but there's some slight changes made to the level itself. So, I don't have too much else to say on it except running into a wall. More like I can't get hit by meteors here, because they're falling all over the place. He said, oh my gosh. At least it ends right there. It would be a pain if they just did it, if they fell throughout the entire level. Pretty much, even right here. Turn everyone up, let me grab that. Because you can never have too much. Alright, so let's continue on here, and this part here, yeah, I guess I'll try to go for some few alternate pathways. Some pathways I didn't go on as Sonic when I somehow stepped on that thing that Iblis 1 launched it out, and I don't know how, but anyway. So we got some more enemies here. This is definitely a good part to use this Chaos power up here. So any of these open fields here, there's good spots to use them, because there's definitely a good amount of enemies that come in here that can help. There's even more of those gem things around that can help you get through if you didn't pick up the one I picked up at that loop-de-loop earlier and such. So we're just getting through here. Here we go. Ooh. Some light speed dash there, but there we go. Even if I miss a few rings, I can still do the light speed dash, or collect a few in there. So, and actually, another thing I just remembered that this thing can do is that it can actually, with this power up thing that Shadow's got, it can actually help you get switches inside of those crates there, which you can actually do it. Which I can't show it off now because there aren't any switches I can do it in, but in Radical Train you can, which I'll try to show that off when we get to it, which probably won't be until next episode. Because we got because after this we are going to have a boss fight against Iblis, which I'll probably save that for next episode as well, because yeah, I figured I might as well just do 2 stages and not just end up with 1 and just a bunch of cutscenes. Even though, because, I don't know where I'm going with this, but something I guess I should finally mention now is that, I should have mentioned it back in Sonic Story, is that you can't actually just jump into enemies. Because you actually have to homing attack or spin kick into them. So jumping into them will do nothing. Like let me just show here. So I'm gonna jump into the guy, boom, take damage. Oh wow, you can even do it with springs. So there's that. So that kind of stuff is not right, because you even jumping into enemies is supposed to still damage them, not because it's been a staple since the first game. Heck, even games like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic and the Secret Rings actually got it right, to where just jumping into them will damage them. So at least those games got it right. So I figured I would mention that out here. Because I probably was gonna mention it at some point in Sonic Story, but I kind of forgot. But, oh well. At least I finally mentioned it. It's, oh, and another thing too is that when we can do that same glitch that we did with Knuckles to head to the goal ring with him, with Rouge this time, but I'm not going to be doing it because I want to show the correct way how to get past that part. Because once I think it's only fair that you actually get to see what it's like, see how you do it the correct way. Okay, so there's that, and oh, I guess it somehow killed him, or that thing fell on the Iblis lizard. Good, so whatever it was, we took it out and riding on the rails here. And invincibility, which, cause yeah, I think it's supposed to be like some sort of like, kind of like a yellowish glow mixed with like a skin colored color here would that would be when there was invincibility when he grabbed the invincibility power up there, which is it doesn't show up too often, but which I could have sworn that is the case because but yeah, I actually have to take out these guys here. And you may notice those guys are purple and not orange like the other ones are, but I'll get more into what those are later on. So let's just, whoa, there goes all my rings. No! Oh, okay, good. Ooh. Sure was a close one there. I was trying to jump on the platform there, but I overshot it. I thought my invincibility ran out, but it didn't. Surprisingly. So that part was different. It wasn't like that in Sonic's story, but hey, at least we get to see this pathway, which isn't much different, but can we, nope, not high enough to reach the veil. So get through this here, and there's Rouge. Hey, so this part here, we have to light up these balls right here, and we gotta do it kind of fast because they will eventually go out. Then you have to do this with Knuckles as well, but since I did that glitch to get Knuckles into the goal ring, I didn't do it with Dale. But I figured this time I would show it off here. So you have to pretty much know exactly where they are and just go for them. And once you trigger them all, you will continue on to finish the level. And we grab this rings real quick, and there we go. We made it through that. And oh god, alright, so it's just showed up. Okay, at least we're at the end of the stage. And yeah, what the heck? Go take out these guys here, and then we can be, whoa. So, and I guess more spawned in, and because, well, it was some kind of, and we kind of did that in Sonic's story, but down we go. Oh, and there was the goal ring, and we finished. So, but did we get the yes rank? Yes, we did. But will that streak continue into the next episode? Because we're gonna be ending it off here. But first, we're gonna see the intro cutscene to when we fight Iblis. And then we'll end it off there. Normally, I would end it off in the hub world, but the fact is that we have to play through 3 stages and a boss fight before we can go back to the hub world. And actually, no wait, it's even more than that because we'll see as we go into the next episode.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
What? What's this?
Yeah, same creature that we have to fight as we did in Sonic's story. That's what it is. And Shadow's leading the pack as well, while Sonic's in the back. Because that just shows that Shadow's kind of like the star of this game, not Sonic, which wouldn't. If that's the case, then how come we haven't gotten all the future games haven't labeled like Shadow and the Secret Ring? So or Luigi and Shadow at the Olympic Games, or Shadow Unleashed, or Shadow in the Black Knight. And you get the point. So, next episode we'll take care of this guy. Because it's the same fight as before, but we'll save it for next time. But now, I could fight the boss off camera because it is the same boss, but I'll still show it on camera next episode because why the heck not? And that'll be it for this episode here. So next time on Sonic 06 we shall fight Iblis and hopefully get back to the present. So I'll see you all next time.